What's up guys, it's BD here, and today we're looking at my top 5 gaming mice of the Q4 of 2025. I might drop one more video before the end of the year. We'll see how it goes, how you guys respond to this one. If you guys have any recommendations for anything that's not on the list today that you think I should cover, hey, I might review it, take a look at it, and drop another video before the end of the year. Even though the mouse market has slowed down a bit this year, there were still a handful of standout releases that push things forward in their own unique ways. This isn't every mouse that's dropped, but these are the ones that actually stood out from the crowd, to me at least. So let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, we have a mouse that isn't the lightest, it's not the most technically advanced, but the shape. Easily one of the best claw grip shapes ever created, and especially on the market right now, the Zowie S2DW glossy white. We almost never see glossy finishes anymore, so it already pops out visually, but more importantly, shape is king, and the S2DW proves why. That wide, tall hump paired with the concave sides give you incredible control and consistency. Sure, 65 grams is a bit on the heavy side by today's standards, but I consistently aim well with this thing. The shape just works, and for me, that alone makes it earn a spot on this list today. And even for the clones of this mouse, they still just don't do it for me like the S2DW does. At number 4, we have one of the most underrated mice of the year, the Pulsar X2 Crazy Light. Pulsar gets a lot of community feedback, and they really do improve their product line, even if it sometimes hurts themselves by releasing version 1, 2, 3 to like 20 every month. They almost kind of dilute their own product, in my opinion, if that's one gripe that I have with Pulsar. Because it's like, hey, I have the version 1, do I really want to buy the version 2 a couple months later when I have the version 1? Is it that big of an upgrade? And sometimes they are, but it's really hard to determine that. And you don't want to keep dropping money every so often. So that's one thing that I think the Pulsar can improve on. Just give us one mouse every 6 months. That's cool too. But let's put that aside because the X2 Crazy Light is a serious mouse. The shape is unique enough to separate it from anything else here. You've got a low front end, a sizable but low hump that nestles into the back of your palm, and that combo makes it fantastic for claw grip. And because that hump stays low, fingertip grip is totally viable without your palm getting in the way. Add the comfort grooves on the M1 and the M2, and this thing becomes extremely comfortable to use. Specs wise, it's stacked. It's got Pulsar's excellent sensor, the XS1 sensor, optical switches, 8,000 Hz polling rates. The click quality is really good. The main clicks and the main side buttons all are done really nicely. I'd say even some of the best on this list, maybe even better than the #1 mouse on this list. So that alone should tell you just how good this mouse is. And I think more people, while they are talking about it, they should be talking about it even more. All right, so in the number 3 spot, we've got a mouse that people have been begging Logitech for years for, the Superlight X2C. For the longest time, the community wanted different sizes in the Superlight lineup, and Logitech finally made it happen. The X2C shrinks the classic Superlight shape down to a smaller but more controllable size, and it absolutely works. The light force switches feel a bit different here, but overall, the mouse 1 and 2 I'm very happy with, and I actually miss this mouse when I move over to other mice because they are just so satisfying. We saw the weight drop down to 51 grams, the build quality is excellent, the shape is money for small to medium hands, especially claw grip and fingertip grip users. Logitech gets a lot of hate for, well, just being Logitech, but this time they nailed it, and this thing is a joy to use, and it is a staple in my collection. So number 2 mouse goes to a mouse that has become a superstar in competitive play, the Viper V3 Pro. This mouse actually dethroned the Superlight as the most used mouse in esports, which is wild. It took a lot of refinement from Razer to get here, but they finally pulled it off. It uses Razer's older Gen 3 optical switches, not as crispy as a Gen 4, but still fantastic. The shape is a real highlight here, super comfortable and super safe, works with palm, claw, and fingertip grip users. I still wish that we'd get a mini version someday, hopefully with the 2C release. Maybe that'll put a fire under Razer's ass. That still remains to be seen, but the V3 Pro has been a staple in my collection. If I could use one mouse for the rest of my life with everything out right now, I pick the Viper V3 Pro. It's my #1 in my heart, but it's number 2 on this list only to the next mouse, and that is its newer, more ergonomic brother, the DeathAdder V4 Pro. When it comes to ergonomic mice or just mice in general, it doesn't get much better than this. It's super comfortable. Razer's new optical switches, the Gen 4s, are crispier and lighter than the Gen 3s. They're getting dangerously close to perfection, and at 56 grams, the weight is right at that sweet spot. The sensor is top tier, the battery life is insane at 150 hours, and overall comfort is unmatched. There's a lot to love, and in my opinion, the DeathAdder V4 Pro is the best mouse to release this year. Full stop. And it gets a ton of playing time with me, and I just aim so well with it. It's so comfortable. There's just, it's like nitpicking at this point. It's hard to say one bad thing about this mouse. I mean, it's got the side buttons, it's got the main buttons are crispy, the scroll wheel's done nice, like the battery, like it's really hard to find fault with this mouse other than it's not the V4 Pro, the Viper, so it's not ambi. Yeah, it's made me an ergo convert because I want to use the best mouse, and this is the best mouse out. All right, so that is my list for the top 5 gaming mice of 2025 for the Q4. Let me know in the comments if you guys think of any other better mice that I missed. I know you guys, this might be a controversial pick with the S2DW, let me know. And also, let me know, what mouse are you on right now? What have you been rocking, and what would have made your top 5? Let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, it has been your boy BT. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.